YouTube, Eugene here, and welcome friends to my first video of 2014. And pretty much now that it's 2014, it's time to start a new segment. And for this first video of 2014, I want to go ahead and start doing this segment called Eugene's Ramble Time. And clearly, Eugene's Ramble Time will be mainly, you know, me rambling about, you know, certain things, you know. It could be about Sentai, it could be about Mega Man, it could be about Transformers, it could be about anything that I do on this channel. So, anyway, well, today on this Ramble Time, I'm going to be talking about Ressha Sentai Tokkyuger, which is our new Sentai, and of course, we will be seeing the very first episode of Tokkyuger in about a month from now. So now I want to just go ahead and give you guys my input on mainly the suit design, you know, the changer, the mecha, the weapons, and you know, mainly if y'all thinking, do I think this Sentai is going to suck? I don't think so. But anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my laptop so I can talk about the designs. Let me warn you guys, I do not have the equipment to have, like, you know, pictures of the scans popping up. So if you happen to be on Ranger Board or something, check out their Tokkyuger toy scan section or whatever. I apologize for that, but the equipment that I have, mainly it's a Windows Movie Maker, and I was trying to find, you know, something to help, you know. I was trying to see if I can record and let you guys listen to my voice and, you know, have the scan pop up. Sadly, that's not the case, and so I sincerely apologize for that. And, you know, clearly I'm just going to, you know, look at my laptop, you know, and give you guys my input, and, you know, anyway, well, at the beginning of last month, December the 6th, 2013, we got the very first scans of Tokkyugers. And usually every year, right around that time in December, we would get the very first scan of the next new Sentai. And when I got the scans and everything, and I looked at them, and I'm thinking, okay. But mainly this Sentai here is, the theme to the Sentai is mainly trains. I guess I am a sort of a fan of trains. I think Go-Go 5 had trains in it, and I think I don't know if there. I think this is the only Sentai that has the theme of trains. I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm on JE Fusion, if you're all wondering. So anyway. I guess I'll go ahead. Let me get my pictures popping up here, so we can look at the suits pretty much. Anyway, the very first scan that I got is mainly the 5 Tokkyugers and Tokyo, the Mecha, and of course, you know, it's got the date when the very first episode will air, which will be February 16th of 2014, which is next month. So anyway, let me go ahead and get to a different picture. Now, this scan here, this is a scan that I got. It came off of the single of, you know, Tokkyugers. But looking at the suit designs, I have to say, probably right around this time, last month, I wasn't really a fan of the designs on the helmet. Of course, the very first scan wasn't really too clear. And, you know, and I guess when you first get like a promo scan of something, it's kind of hard to make out. But looking at the suits, the helmet, the helmets look pretty cool, I have to say. They got the numbers on the top, and, you know, the visors have like a railroad track look on it, which is pretty neat. When we first got the first scan of the suits, we really didn't get a good look at the Tokyo Changer, which is our next Sentai's changer. And so anyway, But the scan I'm looking at just shows, it shows more of the changers, and then the belts. The belts, I can't really make out on the belt. Maybe I can get to a better scan here. Here we go. Let me see if I can. The belts look okay. I mean, I think that's pretty much the Tokkyuger's emblem, pretty much the symbol. But getting back to well, hold back. Let me get my. This happens to me all the time now. Okay. Now on the chest, they have each number and like a railroad crossing gate on it. That looks okay. And getting back to the helmets once again, I mean, if you look at the helmets on each Tokkyuger, you'll see different kind of designs on it. Like and of course they're not going to name them like Tokyo Red, Tokyo Blue, Tokyo Yellow, Tokyo Green, Tokyo Pink. They'll go Tokyo 1, Tokyo 2, Tokyo 3, Tokyo 4, and Tokyo 5. And of course they got little nicknames. Tokyo Ichigo, Tokyo 2 is Nigyo, Tokyo 3 is Sangyo, Tokyo 4 Yogyo, and Tokyo 5 Go-Go. So, so anyway, so yeah, Tokyo 1 has more of a kind of like a the leader look or whatever. But don't get me wrong, friends. When I first saw the scans of these, I wasn't really 100% sure, and I guess it took like a much clearer version. Let's see if I can get to another scan here. Now I have another scan here that came off of the website, one of the online website for Tokkyugers, and clearly the scan has the 5 holding their Tokyo blaster, and of course you can see Red's Tokyo changer a little more better than you did like on the first 2 scans. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Mecha. That's the next thing on my list. The Mecha, Tokyo. When I first saw the scans of this guy, I was like, "What the hell?" and that was like, "What the hell?" in a shocking way, because when I saw it, and I kept thinking, the number one thing they were missing was like some color, or like missing like a little piece to like the torso area. And so and just a little spoiler to you guys here, I will not be getting the Mecha, but I'm not really 100% a fan of the Mecha, and I'm not going to be knocking this Sentai down. I think having the theme of trains for this next Sentai is a wonderful idea, and I'm not going to knock them on that. But Tokyo, I mean, pretty much all you can see is that he's got yellow one arm, pink on the other arm, and then on the legs he's got blue and green, and then the bottom, I mean the body area has the red. So he looks kind of funny in a way. And then this third scan that I got has other mechas he can combine with. And then in this next scan, it shows the Tokyo changer. Now, when I saw this changer for the first time, I kept thinking it was total bland. But once I got into the scans a little more, because sometimes I gotta study these scans. So in a way, I'll have to wait and see what kind of sounds this changer does for us. You all know my passion when it comes to doing my reviews. I get the changers and the vinyls only. So anyway, and then I think the 5 trains combined together to become well, not Tokyo, but it's a scan shown. It says Tokyo Ressha, and then we have, and I think it also becomes, okay, it combines with Tank Ressha and Carry On Ressha. Combining with the Mecha, they could form Tokyo Tank and Tokyo Car Carrier. So that's my bad right there. But now continuing on with this ramble time, I know I've been doing a lot of rambling in here, and of course this may be a long little ramble time, being this is my first ramble time of doing this, and mainly it's referring to our new Sentai, the 38th Sentai of Tokkyugers. But anyway, let me get back to what I was looking at. So now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the weapons. Clearly, when I first saw the scans of the weapons to Tokkyugers, some of the weapons kind of made me look like the Highway Buster on Engine Sentai Go-Ongers. And let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Now, the 5 weapons that the Tokkyugers have, red has the Rail Slasher, blue has the Form Trigger, yellow has the Shigo Hammer, green has the Tunnel Axe, and pink has the Tokyo Claw. Now, all 5 of these weapons do combine together to become the DX Ren Ketsu, and it mainly looks like the Highway Buster from Engine Sentai Go Busters. Go Busters, listen to me. Engine Sentai Go-Ongers, excuse me. But, the weapons look cool. I think the one thing I like is that, that axe. That axe looks like a stoplight, which is pretty cool. Now, the Rail Slasher looks pretty cool. Pretty much these weapons kind of reminisce the Go-Ongers weapons a little bit. The exception of yellow, because yellow had the Speed Bullet, I believe it called. And on the next page of the scan with the weapons, we have the Tokkyugers weapon, little bitty weapon they have, which is called the Tokyo Blaster. Now, the one thing with me with Sentai, I love it when they have blasters, and they have 2 modes. They have the gun mode and the sword mode. I love that. But anyway, the whole Tokyo Blaster, it has a gun mode, which is called the Ushi Mas mode. The sword mode is called the Kirumas mode. So, and like I said, I am a fan of it, but looking at the scans here, the gun, the sword looks really, really bulky looking with the blade at the tip. The gun, that's a big ass gun, I have to say. Let's see. So, I think also, if I'm reading my notes correctly here, I think you'll get, you got to get a Tokyo card, I believe they call it. Let me get to my information here. Let's see, and the transformation device will be electronic tickets. So we're going to be having a field day with the electronic tickets when it comes to this next Sentai. You remember how we did with the Jidenshis with Kyurugers? Anyway. So basically, my thoughts on the suits, they're growing on me now, friends. Let me be honest with you. I wasn't too crazy about them, and I posted this on my blog. But one of the Japanese sources was having a field day with me posting up the scans. So it's the scans that I'm looking at now. So I ended up deleting the whole thing that I've written down. My thoughts on how I feel and everything. The one thing I can say is I hope everyone is happy now that we have a Yellow Senshi again. I know everyone, just about half of the Tokkyu community was having a field day because we did not have a Yellow Senshi and Kyurugers. That didn't bother me. I didn't care. I was pretty much happy, you know. And of course, I was a fan of the designs on Kyurugers. And, you know, Toei wanted to do something a little bit different. And, you know, I'm glad that they decided to go ahead and, you know, not have a Yellow Senshi for Kyurugers and decided to bring it back to Tokkyugers. So, you know, like I said, Toei wanted to do things a little bit different. And I have to say, I am looking forward to Tokkyugers, and I'm not going to be judging it quickly, you know. Like I said, I'm not going to go out, like I said in my anniversary special, I'm not going to go out in this whole craze stage where I got to have every weapon, every mecha, every, you know, everything, just so I can get, you know, either a electronic ticket or, you know, I'm not going to do all that. I'm definitely not going to get the mecha because I don't like how the design looks on the mecha. I know I already said that. I want to, before I do jump the gun on getting the changer, I want to go ahead and see what kind of sounds it has, and if I do like the sounds that come off of that changer, I'll probably, it may not be a question if I might get it or not. I might just get it and see how it goes, but I mean, so basically, I'm looking forward to this. I can't really say I don't like, you know, the choice of the mecha that we got and, you know, how they did the designs. Only time will tell. And so, you know, so what I'm trying to say is, friends, don't jump the gun, you know, on this Sentai. And also, the first episode's not going to really, you know, judge you yet. It probably will take you probably 3 or 4 episodes for you to really say, oh, I like this Sentai, or this Sentai sucks. So, and I don't do it that way. When I first saw the first episode of Kyurugers, I was like, hell yeah, this is going to be a good ass Sentai, and I have to say it, I was right. I think that's all on the scans and everything, and I don't know how long I've been rambling for this, but, you know, if you get tired of hearing me ramble, you can feel free to fast forward on certain parts, you know, that really interest you. And, you know, I just want to do something a little bit different for 2014, and of course, you know, we only have 5 episodes of Kyurugers left, and so, you know, Tokkyuger is coming quicker than we thought. So, anyway, that's pretty much everything all on the suits, and, you know, and if I forget anything, I'll probably leave something in the annotations or description, one of the two. But that's it for this, on the whole Ramble Time thing. What do I plan to talk about next? I don't know. I've got some plans in mind. I am thinking about, you know, probably doing one Ramble Time talking about, you know, Sentai finales or something, or, you know, Sentai's in particular, or you never know. And so, anyway, just keep an eye out. I mean, you are welcome to post in the comments, you know, what you want me to do next. Right now, I'm thinking about a lot of things I want to say. So, anyway. Well, okay, friends, that is it on this Ramble Time, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm Eugene, I'm signing out, and this is the Ramble Time on Ressha Sentai Tokkyuger. And so, y'all have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.